Ladies and gentlemen, my name is ChromeDrake and welcome back to another episode of Darkest Dungeon. So, what are we going to do today? Well, I've actually been thinking about things a little bit, and looking at the stagecoach, I've come to the conclusion that, especially in the early game where it's very difficult to keep your people de-stressed and alive, perhaps I need a small change of tack. I think what I actually need to do is to get my stagecoach network upgraded by another level piece, and to do that, if I'm correct, I need 11 crests and just one more deed for this to be functional. I could really do with that, you know, sort of working for me in my favour. So I think, if I'm correct, we're probably going to have another run in the ruins. I'm not going to pay too much attention to gear today. This is only a scouting run. It's a short apprentice scout. We don't really care too much about this. Now then, we could do with curing Renault of kleptomaniac. That would be great if we could do it. Let me just have a little look at this, because that wasn't actually quite what I was intending to do. Because bleed, let's be perfectly honest, isn't really all that useful, but we can hit the back line with this particular setup, so I think if we just get rid of Dismas and put in Simnel, then we'll actually be good for a very short jaunt into the ruins. And also Dismas is level 2, we could do with leveling up some of our other people, so this seems to work very well, so let's go. Let's provision. This is only a scouting expedition, so we're just going to take 10 food. We're going to take 8 torches to be on the safe side, a couple of keys. You know, same old really. Same old. That'll do. Right, and let's embark. Good way to get our loot up as well, I feel. So, all in all, good idea. Perhaps I should have taken some people off the stagecoach, but to be perfectly fair, I am kind of waiting for better.
Now, Oren.
Bit too eager to get into it, I think. But however, the surprise works very well. The first step into the dungeon, I do like it very much. Let us stun her, just to make sure that she does not act and cause stress. We are going to also hit her with a plague grenade, which sadly, she resists. A zealous accusation, that's a very powerful strike. Beautiful stuff. If it bleeds, what was the bleed on that? 2 points for 3 rounds. Or we could just do a wicked hack and get rid of this guy in the front. I think we probably should.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Renault's fine. And we get rid of the stun. So now we need to be perhaps a little bit more careful. Let's try and get another plague grenade. What's her stun debuff now? 65. Let's try and get a plague grenade on her and see if we can't deal a bit of damage. Yeah, we're going to get a bit stressed. But we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it in due time.
Continually on.
Glorious.
Destroy them all.
So I think, in hindsight, I probably should have done if it bleeds, because that's actually quite a powerful maneuver. I've forgotten shovels. I'm a tit. Oh well, there was going to be something. Interesting, an altar. You little dodgy bastard. Blade grenades! That's the ticket. Now then, gang, I'd really like some decent dodges out of you, if you would please. Don't think it's going to happen, though. Right, we will... 5 HP, she'll use Iron Swan, get rid of this git in the back there. And what now? Are we going to use a Zealous Accusation? I think we're going to start with a Zealous Accusation. A good dodge from Alice. And a stunning blow that follows. One last plague grenade to seal the deal here. Fantastic. We are going to attempt to stun this guy just in case we can't take him down, though unfortunately we're not doing very well on the accuracy department here today. That
purpose is made clear.
Good job, Renault. Good job.
Their formation formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Well, I'm glad it's being kind and giving me back some of the shovels that I so stupidly lost. What is this? A holy fountain. Do we need to use this? Divine benefit. Ah, healing. Very interesting. It's a tarp. Who's the best trap person in this group currently? I don't know. Is it the Hellion? I have a sneaking... No, it doesn't really matter, so she can have a go. It didn't really work, however.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own
Well,
eyes.
unfortunately we don't have holy water, so I'm not going to be using that anytime soon. We have to explore 90% of the rooms. 7... Yeah, okay, fair enough, so we are going to have to... I think we might just come over here and so then backtrack up this arc here. I think that's what I'm going to do. Up that branch, that path there.
Passage.
We shall sate
In
our
radiance,
hunger.
May we find victory.
250 gold, not going to sniff. Right, Renault, you're going to attempt to disarm this one, matey. It didn't really work, did it? No, not a bit.
By foul invention.
We have 4 torches remaining. We should be alright. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to scout this room, probably head back and then scout up here. That is my plan, and we have a combat. See if we can actually stun this fella. I've actually got another tactic I'd like to try on this guy, and it is called Judgment. Which, of course, fails because Woodville can't hit the broadside of a sodding barn in this particular run. However, if only the bleed had taken, that would have been enough to kill him. However, our Hellion is seriously suffering. Let's make sure that this guy is dead, shall we? I think that's a very fine idea. Divine Grace to heal Alice. Beautiful. Always good to resist the bleeds. Always good to resist the bleeds.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Superb stuff.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Not too bad, all things considered.
The light. The promise of safety.
Sadly, I should have brought more holy water. However, I am going to just use 2 more of my food, and hopefully we're not going to get hungry again before I find more, and that's one hell of a fight coming up. Wonderful! Ugh. Right, we're going to use Stun, and then we're going to use the Hellion's Swan Song, or whatever it's called, I can't quite remember. Swan something or other, to take care of the guy in the back. Give it as much help as possible to get along there. The Iron Swan. This exploration has certainly not been short of combat. Not at all. An excellent dodge from Renault. Let's see if we can bring her to the fore, shall we? Or at least into position to get absolutely blottoed on this round. That's unfortunate. Once more, our Plague Doctor is succumbing to stress. A good heal. God damn. Right, that's better than... well, that's better than not. At least we hit her. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, curses. Hang on a minute. She's moved back. I was not looking. That's terrible of me. What an awful bloody play. I just clicked on the one in the middle, expecting her to still be there. It did not work. That's what I get for not paying attention. Right, let's see if we can actually judgment her out of the running. We cannot. I should have used the heal. We are, however, going to... She's just going to dodge everything I throw at her. Thank goodness something works. Unbelievable. I can't believe I've let her do that many stressful incantations. And also, yes, our torch is getting dangerously low. Well, let's just use a plague grenade, which I probably should have used in the first place, but it has failed. And I'm going to use... He's going to die to blight, so his corpse should disappear. So I'm going to use Divine Grace on Renault. I really need to. I've just realised the error in that logic, but it has paid off just about. Yeah, fine, Renault. Suck it up. Drink some orange juice. You'll be alright. You'll be alright. Ah, that almost makes this run worthwhile.
But a victory nonetheless.
Right, we're getting a good number of crests. That's very good to see. So we're going to try and head back. We only have one torch left, however, which is somewhat disturbing. Hopefully we can get through the next couple of rooms on a mere 75%. At worst, that would be good. Oh, and the stress is coming out thick and fast today, ladies and gents. And it is my honest opinion that medium dungeons, from what I've seen of them, are actually... Oh god. Are actually somewhat easier in that because you have the camping skills, you can camp and get rid of a lot of the stress that you accrue during the run. So, alright, I don't need any more AoE stress. Thank you very much. He is on the way out. An excellent dodge from Alice there. I do like me a bit of zealous accusation. Iron Swan, kill her. Fantastic.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
An excellent Noxious Blast. We're going to heal up Alice. Oh, actually, the group heal. The group heal will work wonders. I didn't actually mean to click that, but that's what's going to happen anyway, so no worries there. Alice is doing an incredible job of dodging in this combat. Her feet are on fire. Hopefully not literally.
This expedition at least promises success.
I must admit, with the trinkets we currently possess, we have actually made a fair bit of cash from this expedition, if we are going to sell them. Now, if I'm correct... Yeah, right, let's just see what's in that last room. It's an empty room, I'm happy with that. Let's just get... Oh god, the kleptomania kicks off. Oh, 1,100 gold! Renault, you sod. You sod of sod, sir. Well done, Simnel. Well done indeed. Well, it's not 1,100, but it'll do. It'll do. Yes, please, oh dear god, let's return to the hamlet.
The great ruins belong to us. And we will find whatever secrets they hold.
I suppose it's not bad for the Arbalist, is it? Could be worse, could be a lot worse. We do get the gold back. In fact, we get the gold back and then some that we spent on the expedition. And as I've said, we do have plenty of trinkets should we need that additional sale. Has anybody leveled up? Nobody's leveled up. We do have some traits, however. Alice has Wield Scrounger. Ah, excellent. Well, I know where she's going. Renault, you have Compulsive, suffers a tendency to do specific actions, oh dear. And Stress Faster, minus 100% food consumed if stress is above 50. Ah, interesting. You don't eat when you're stressed. Night Blindness? I don't think we're going to go there anytime soon, so I don't really care about that on Seminole. And Woodville, resilient. Plus 10% stress heals received. Good stuff.
I see something long absent in the sunken faces of passers-by. A glimmer of hope.
A glimmer of hope. Let's see who is the most stressed here. Seminole. Good God, sir. And Woodville. So we need to get to both of you. So, right, weak grip. Okay, we need to get both of you, I think, de-stressing. That would be very, very good if I could do it. I need crests for this, though. How many crests do I need in total? I need 16 crests. I do want to... You've always got to do... I've just completely misread that. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I appear to be having a bit of a day of it just at the moment, so it's really not working quite as well as I would hope. Or my brain isn't anyway, so it's just one of those things that we're just going to have to suffer through together. Let's see what heroes we have in the offing. We have a pair of jesters. Quite literally, we have a pair of jokers. I thought I had a jester, or did I get rid of it? Or I can't actually remember. Can't remember at all. Anyway, let's upgrade what we can. I think we are going to upgrade the barracks to 15. Or should we upgrade the stagecoach network? The network, I think. We're going to upgrade the network.
Foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain.
I like the idea of having another highwayman. I like the idea of having a jester. -2 speed of touch the blow plus a striker. He's a fairly nice chap to have. However, solo isn't bad. My only issue, the issue I take with solo, is that it propels him forward onto the front row. And I don't know if that damage mod minus 100%. I'm assuming that damage mod minus 100% is his damage. In other words, it's simply not going to happen. And it lowers the enemy's accuracy by 10. I'm not sure about this particular ability. And finale. So if we take this guy, then we're gonna have some skills that we need to sort out a little bit more. Witness. After seeing troubling behaviour, will not take part in prayer activity in town, and evasive. Now this guy, however, I can work with a little better, I feel. So we're actually going to take Mansell. Hello Mansell, welcome to the show, welcome to the party. And that will be fine. And next time, hopefully we can get a few more crests. And upgrade. So we're going to have a room battle. I know it's boring, guys, I apologise, but we're going back for the Abomination. Interesting. Okay, so we probably will get an Abomination at some point, and I like the idea of going back into the ruins, simply because I do want the extra crest to upgrade our stagecoach. I do feel that is a very good way to go. Plus 5% protection, it could be nice. Let's see. That's a bit too situational for now. I want the money. Blight resist is nice. I might just put that on our Simnel, on our Plague Doctor, if it's needed in the future. Warrior's Bracer, nah. Plus 10% max HP. Yeah, well, we'll certainly put that on Renault later. Though I will cure Renault of the kleptomania, since that is seriously annoying me. And we can actually put both of these things on Renault, and he should become a bit of a beast. Right, so who are we going to take into this current foray? We are going to take the Jester, because he can actually give us stress healing. And I believe that is Inspiring Tune. Yes, indeed. So stress heal plus 10, minus 10% stress damage. So we'll probably take that in place of solo. And let's get our party sorted out. And then we'll just do another quick dungeon run, and then we'll call it there for this episode. So let's... Now, Mansell, of course, we can't upgrade his weapon. Who else are we going to take in with us? I think we're probably going to take Lazy Turtle. Lazy Turtle only has a level 1 weapon. That will not do, Lazy Turtle. That's Wearables. That's not Lazy Turtle. Like I said, guys, a bit of a day. Perhaps I shouldn't be recording today, but I'm doing it anyway because I love what I'm doing. I hope you guys appreciate this. We will probably take Hendry, I think. Though the point-blank shot isn't quite what we want, we are probably going to sit with Wicked Slice for the time being, I think. So we will sort out Hendry in a minute. So we're going to take Lazy Turtle. Are we going to take Voicing? I think we are going to take Voicing. He is somewhat upgraded, so we're going to take Lazy Turtle, Voicing. We're going to take Mansell, and we are also going to take Hendry. Mansell, do your skills right. So in that case, we're going to take Mansell and Ramez. Abyssal Artillery, that hits stuff at the back, which is good for us. Yeah, okay, so we're going to get Abyssal Artillery. We can also use Demon Pull, should we need it. And we're going to knock off Hands of the Abyss. That's what we're going to do, so let's go over here. Hands of the Abyss, I do not want ye. And where are we? Abyssal Artillery, we shall take this. And what does that increase? That increases the accuracy chance, and those people in the back really are dodgy enough. And we're definitely also going to increase his heal. Anything else? Do you want to increase Demon's Pull? Accuracy? Yes, I want to increase Demon's Pull. And he's been quite expensive thus far. Mansell, I'm going to knock off Solo, and I'm going to want Inspiring Tune. Lazy Turtle. Lazy Turtle, we need to upgrade you, sir. Retribution, anything on here? Accuracy base. Not that it really matters, don't really care about the accuracy too much on that one. Having a better stun is good, having more accuracy on your main weapon is also good. Voicing. I like the self-heal, I do like the self-heal there. Also interesting for clearing corpses out, actually. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. Let us embark and do as fast a run as possible. Alice, you are amazing, but I do not wish you in the party just at this moment in time. We're going to give Lazy Turtle another go. Mansell, you're in slot 3. Ramez, you're in slot 4. Voicing, you are in slot 2. Let us begin. This, as it turns out, is a medium-length dungeon. I had not realised this. And now I'm going to continue anyway, having not realised this. But we are indeed going to take 12 torches. I'm going to go with 12 to be safe. We're going to take 3 shovels, 2 keys, 2 holy waters, a bit of anti-venom, and a couple of bandages. Let us proceed. If we're lucky, we might get a lot of loot out of this. I feel like perhaps I'm a bit skimpy on the food, though. But no fear, because I have also learned that if you have to abandon an adventure, then you will actually get the loot you've acquired, you just won't get the end reward. The seat of our noble line. I will learn to stop talking over Wayne June at some point in the near future, but we'll just have to see how it goes. A tarp! A tarp! He's fine. Right, a room battle with treasure. Of course, I've forgotten to equip my skills. Unbelievable, guys. I just do not even. Let's see if we can actually do a mad solo. I tried the lowered accuracy, but it didn't work anywhere near as well as I would have hoped. We are going to use... Of course, I've not even got the Abyssal Pull. I've really not done very well on this particular run already. But I'll get over it. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Right, let us activate Retribution. Good dodge. Right, let's see. Bit of a vulnerability hex, I believe. Knife in the dark. Is that going to shove you back? It does not shove you back. Right, so the pull actually seems to be a pretty decent defense against these fellas here.
Their formation is broken.
Less stress, please. Far less stress. We're going to reactivate Retribution. It's not really done much for us so far, but hopefully it will in the very near future. Turtle, do your bit. Yeah. I realise it's a bleed attack, guys, but unfortunately it's the best thing I can do just at the moment. And our Jester is nice and insane. That's always good to know. Let's try and pull this Arbalist forward into the path of our loving lazy turtle.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And the leper strikes a somewhat fearsome blow. Not amazing. Riposte. And that'll be the... Oh, not quite the end. Right, we're going to get a weird heal on you, turtle. Don't you fret, sir. It's not the end of the world for you. Slice off. I don't know what he sliced off. Probably limb or his collarbone or something. Weird reconstruction. 11 health restored. Look at that. And you resist the bleed. You are a sir and a gentleman.
Give them no quarter.
Right, let's open this up, see what we get. Hopefully something good. More heirlooms. Curses. Need to watch your foot there, turtle.
Traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Actually, let's just... oh my good lord. Let's just see how big this dungeon actually is. I can't because I'm in battle. Hey! Right, now hopefully this guy should not be able to use Tempting Goblet in the front two. Don't know about that for sure. I am speaking slightly out of my arse there, but if we're lucky, it should work. The weird heal goes off without a hitch again, which is wonderful.
A decisive pummeling.
A decisive pummeling. I fear, guys. So you can still use it in the second place. Well, that's fair enough anyway. So we're going to use Slice Off and see if we can't finish this fella off here. It's unfortunate. Yes, this video, just like the episode 3, guys, this video is going to run on a bit. I hadn't actually realised, because I'm in such a phased out frame of mind, I had not realised that this particular... I don't want to pull him forward, actually. I want to use Vulnerability Hex. Just to make absolutely sure we kill this git. Yeah, because I'm in such a phased out frame of mind, I hadn't realised that this was a medium dungeon. So we are going to get to the end of the dungeon, and I imagine that might run us close to the hour. Probably 45 minutes to 50 minutes. So, yeah, there is that. And the Jester is totally frigging useless, the way I've decked him out with his skills at the moment.
Surges as the enemy.
That's good. That draws the Bone Courtier just a step closer. Oh, so close. Left on 1 HP. Seems to be the story of my game at the moment. He does resist the knockback, however, which is a very good thing indeed. Tempting Goblet going back down onto Lazy Turtle, who returns the favour in kind. Crushed by the chthonic tentacle.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a
another heirloom chest? Well, we do want our heirlooms. And the sapphires are certainly lovely. Well, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I know which way we're not currently going. It would be nice to get the loot, but I only need to clear 100% of room battles, so we are going to continue up north. What is this? Confession booth. Let's sanctify this place. Ah, okay. That's incredibly worthwhile. Let's do that as well. I like it. I like it very much. All right. Let us continue onwards. Ignore the books and definitely ignore the Shrine of the Shoggoth. Did I say Shoggoth? That's effectively what it is, but the Shambler, if you will. It might as well be a Shoggoth at this point. Curses! We don't have a key. And now we bleed. It's not too bad, at least we have the bandages.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Now we know we've got a room battle ahead, so tell you what, let's take a moment. This dungeon's not going to take anywhere near as long as I feared it might, and let's camp for a bit. So now we can tell.
Tenuous firelight.
Now we can sort of decide.
Companionship.
Indeed, very uneasy. Now we can decide how much food we want to eat. Now, as it happens, I've got a fair bit of food. If our guys get hungry along the way, I should be fine. I'm going to eat the full amount. Everybody heals some and de-stresses. And now we have skills on every single one of our characters. Now, I've noticed that the occultist, Ramez, a lot of his stuff tends to stress your companions out, but with some very great benefit. You see increased stress by 15 on self, but one companion gets plus 20% damage bonus, or we can reduce stress on a companion by 15. That's all very nice, isn't it? What have we got here? All companions reduce stress by 20, but one companion increase stress by 20. Not wonderful. Let's see. So we're probably going to do a bit of stress healing and some regular healing as well, I feel. I will definitely use Quarantine. I see no reason not to use it. Right, that reduces everybody's stress to nil. Can you believe it? That's amazing. Have we got a decent healing ability here? Pretty much at the moment it's just wound care, so we shall use that here and use this again. But as you can see, you can only use each of these once. Keep your harness polished. It will not fail you. And we shall rest. Ramez being the good old downer that we all know him to be. Isn't that wonderful? It's a tarp!
Ambushed by foul invention.
Well, it could be worse. We could have, like, a lot more stress. I did not know you could actually use a torch while you're walking. Oh, curses. God, I wish I had a key left. Well, who knows? Maybe these fine fellows might just drop one. You never know. You never know indeed. Right, let's knock that fellow back. Slice off is really not worth it, but we're going to do as much damage as we can with it anyway. And then we are going to pull this guy forwards right to the front here. And of course the surprise round means he's probably dead. Well, that's a bit less stress that we have to deal with at the end of this quest. So as I'm sure you guys can see, the stress mechanic, I just feel like it's a lot easier to deal with when you're in a medium-length dungeon. Now, I'm sure that might change as the dungeons get more difficult. But for now, who cares? You see, I would use this, but this punts me forward one, and that's not something I really want to do. I'm just not in a party equipped to deal with that, unfortunately. Excellent. Prepare to be chopped. I said prepare to be chopped. Never mind. Prepare to be crushed. Good job, Lazy Turtle. Let's attempt a weird reconstruction. That's a wonderful amount of health there, and you resist the bleed once more. Turtle, you're doing very well, my friend. No key, but we do get a couple of deeds. We did need the deeds.
Promises success.
Yeah, I thought it might be. However, we do resist the blight. It's another battle! However, once more, we find them surprised. Excellent. And hopefully Turtle should be able to finish the bone courtier off. Well done, Turtle. Nicely done indeed. And an excellent dodge from Voicin. Oh, look at that strike. He is totally crushed.
The ground quakes.
Very nice, very nice.
Horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
And we know we have... Here it is. Here's the last room battle. And unfortunately, the tempting goblet is being spilled upon Voicin. But not to worry. So far, our stress is not too great. Excellent dodge there, Ramez. And an excellent dodge from Mansell. And the cultist is destroyed. Retribution shall strike this skeleton's head, and hopefully they will go after Turtle rather than anybody else, though they are being smart about things right now. Very smart indeed. It doesn't do for undead to be smart, I say. Let's pull this arbalist forward, shall we? I'm surprised none of them have actually attacked Turtle yet, since he was actually in riposte. But never mind. And if this guy's got any sense, he should be quaking right about now. However, we're going to use a weird reconstruction on ourselves for the maximum health, and we resist the bleed. That's very, very good. And with luck, that should be fine. Ah, yes. And that is the dungeon complete. Whew. We do have one last room to explore, and that is one room that I do wish to explore, most certainly. How much food do we currently possess? We have 6. I'm going to use 2 of those. An ornate sarcophagus. It is slightly ajar. Medicinal herbs? No. Okay. Shovel? No. Alright, alright, alright. Bandage? No? Oh well. Not entirely sure what I was supposed to have done with that one. At least we know for next time. I don't have any more holy water. That is unfortunate. It's another tarp!
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
Well, if my party doesn't scout Wayne June, I don't have much of a bloody choice, do I? Well, back to town with that.
My room, hall by hall. We reclaim.
Yeah, when we get an abomination, that'll be very, very nice. Nearly 9,500 gold, in fact. A very, very decent amount of crests. So what we are going to need is deeds, I believe, however. Lazy Turtle. Paranormania. Obsessed with the paranormal. Interesting. Voicin. Ruminator. Minus 10% to stress heals received. That's not good, Voicin. Mansell, soft. Oh dear. Thick-blooded. Okay, well, don't mind that too much. And Ruins Tactician. Well done, Rames.
There is a great horror beneath the manor. A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
That's somewhat unfortunate. Alright guys, well then, look, we've actually not got too much stress on the books. Let's have a very quick look at the heroes that we could possibly draw to our party. Currently we don't have an arbalist, so I am very tempted to do this. However, I do want to increase the hero barracks size. And we are now desperately short of deeds. Desperately short indeed. I think we are going to take one of these arbalists. Maniac for money in town will only gamble. Not bad. I don't really need another ruins person just at the moment though. Weak grip and 10% blight resist. Well, I think we can probably work with Bavent. I think we can probably work. I'm going to go one more week. By the way, to my subscriber Joshua Fox, I'm going to go one more week, and if we don't find a let me know what you want me to do. I'll keep looking for a Hell Master for you. It's not a problem. Anybody else who would like a hero in the series, just let me know down in the comments below. And I do believe that pretty much wraps us up for this episode. So thank you very much indeed for joining me. Sorry that I was slightly shaky on this one, but it will certainly sort itself out. I shall go and recuperate somewhat, and I shall see you guys very soon. My name's been ChromeDrake. Great health, good gaming, and catch you on the next one. Goodbye for now.